Okay guys, I'm going to show you how to do a windshield. This is an easy one. Most windshields, I know yours probably doesn't look like this, but that's okay. The thing you want to pay attention to is the rubber here. If it's glued in, that's going to be another video, but if it's popped in with this rubber, then this is going to work for any type of a windshield that you're going to install. This is a quick and easy trick, and I think you're going to like it. We're going to pull this one out. We're going to take this seal and we're going to put it on this new windshield here. We're going to simply hold it up against there. Inside the grooves of the rubber, we're going to lay a piece of rope, small piece of rope, all the way around. We're going to pull a piece of the rope on the inside, hold it flush up against it. As we pull the rope out, it'll pull the rubber plug right inside all the way around. It's so slick, it's so easy, and they charge a lot of money to install these. And they use all those nice, precious little tools too that cost a fortune. But maybe some of those glass guys will learn something today too. This is an old-timer trick. They were doing this back in the 60s and 50s, and so just a piece of rope and the windshield's all we're going to use in that rubber. Let's get started. We're going to pull this piece out. Okay, to pull this out, you can see where the rubber here is separated, but that small piece of rubber on the inside there goes all the way around without any relief. So we're just going to grab hold of it right here and pull this piece out first so that this gets softer and we're able to pull the windshield out. Okay, and for that I lied, one more tool. I just pried it back up there and set this down. And at this point, we're just going to grab the rubber and pull it all out. Oh, it did separate right at the top, so we'll remember that when we put it back in. Okay, so there's the rubber stripping. Make sure that you hang on to that, don't let it get ruined. Alright, now at this point we can either push or pull the windshield in. This one's already popped in right there, so I'm just going to go ahead and just push it in the rest of the way. Twist it on a little bit of an angle, slide it out, throw it in the dumpster. Alright, so we have the old one out now. Doesn't hurt to go ahead and go around and clean that a little bit, maybe just with a wet rag. And if you wanted to, one of the things I always love to do, when I have a windshield that has this much glass left on it, I love to set two 2x4s on the ground and just lay it on there wherever there's an ant hole. When that ant farm is done, dead, everybody's gone, I just simply move it to another ant hole. So I'm sure you understand that concept. Anyway, alright, so let's get this cleaned up with a wet rag and we'll get started. Okay, looks like I lied to you. There's absolutely no room in here to get the rope. So I guess on a regular car where your dash is huge and this is not in the way, that's the way you're going to do it. But for this one I'm going to have to show you something different, and I will show you the rope trick on another windshield that I have to do on a Dodge. So for this one we're going to keep the rubber out of it, the center rubber, and it will fold down and allow the window to pry right in. So here you want to be a little more cautious because you don't want to break it. So we'll start in that corner up there and just kind of work the rubber around, and you can see how much this will actually fold. So we'll be able to get the window in there. Once we get it seated in straight, we'll go around and tap the rubber seal back in, making sure that it comes back together up here somewhere, not down here. So let me go ahead and get the window up there. One more thing before we put it in, it would also make it easier to pull this rubber off and put it around the window first and then set it up there normally. But again, that's with the rope. And since we can't get in between here or behind here, and this rubber is much wider on that side than it is this side, and this is the side that collapses, then we're going to have to set the window up there first. Like I said, normally you'd put the rubber around the window, run the rope through this groove right here, and then just pull the rope from the inside, and it'll literally just pull the window right in. So again, another video. So this one we're putting the rubber in, and if I can't get that corner in first, I may try the bottom first, only because it will help hold the window up since I'm by myself before I set it in. That'll hold it there, and then I'll just lift it around. So okay, let's get that set up there. Okay, so that pushed right in. Once we got the window set up against there, it was a little easier on some parts just to come over here and just push with a screwdriver or a rubber tip or a plastic little tool, and just push it right in. So again, I wish this was the rope one so I could show you that, but next time. So now we're just going to take our rubber seal here, and you can see the direction it goes in. That's the dry side. That's the wet side, so it's going to go in like that. But always remember, you need it to be crossed here. So we'll start up there and run it around both directions, because we want the end of it to be, you know, opposite at least of this line here. So let's get that put in. Okay, so the rubber went in nicely. Everything's good to go. So I hope this video helped you out. And again, next time I'll do the one with the rope trick so you can see that. And I appreciate you guys watching and viewing all my videos. You can click on my name under this video for all my other how-to videos. And please subscribe. Please click like if you liked it. Thanks. I hope this helped you out.